Not even joking, bro.
For real?
Yeah, it was like fucking at 9. I replied to their
Pretty bomb.
shit.
Chat, we're dunzos. Take 5. As you guys can tell, we're rookies at using this camera because
Shit,
we
dude.
recorded this hour-and-a-half long video for you guys 3 times now. First time, battery was dead. Second time, the homie fucking David forgot to press record.
This fucking guy. Fuck that. This dude fucking fucked up. This dude thought he was a fucking photographer and didn't know the difference
Nah,
of play and pause.
I pressed record, but the camera had its own agenda. It was time managing, so Papu was like, it didn't fit in my schedule. So he didn't record the last hour-and-a-half we just did.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah, so now we can't have lunch and now we're eating fucking
yeah,
boom chicka pop.
I'm about to go to work in a bit, empty stomach.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
Oh, good chat.
Oh my god, that feels so good.
All right.
Hold on, wait, let me double check. There's so much shit. Oh, okay, yeah, we're live. We're live.
Live in the flesh. All right.
Oh man. Well, fuck, since wanna just do get like your top 4.
Yeah. Top 4.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do short version now.
Crunch time.
We're at crunch time now. All right. So today's topic for Money in Motion Monday is
Time management.
time management. And this is important because we learned how to adapt. You saw that? You saw that?
Which is one of our strengths from our SWOT analysis.
Yep. All right. So I'm just gonna kind of go through each one of these questions, and I'm gonna answer my one question from each one. All right. So the first topic is gonna be mindset and challenges.
Mindset and challenges.
Yeah. So So the first question I'm gonna ask is, what's a time management lesson you learned the hard way? So, for me, the time management lesson that I learned the hard way is
This one.
damn. No, honestly, just in general, I think just having a plan for what you want to do, because a lot of the times in the past when we were first starting this whole business thing, we had no direction, we had no plan in place, we were just kind of winging every single day, thinking that certain things were going to get done on their own, and then we didn't set time for certain things, and then we were just like, oh damn, we need to do this and that, and we were just stressing so much and trying to get certain things done in a rush, which affects quality, which affects so many things on the back end.
Affects your own day in general too.
Affects your mood, your day, the way things come out, your
Adds
process,
stress to
your
you.
stress. Like, it affects so many things.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think like that has taught me the importance of managing your time correctly and sticking to a certain schedule or plan so that your non-negotiables get done and you have some safety, like a little safety time in case something goes wrong.
That's a good one, actually. That's very important.
Yeah, because not everything is always going to go right. You need a plan for what if something goes wrong. And you should not wait for the last day or last minute to do things.
Yeah.
Habits and routines. What does your ideal productive day look like? I would say for me, I'm a pretty routine person. So my day-to-day are pretty boring and the same, to be honest. I would say like I wake up, go to the gym. Well, I wake up, eat, go to the gym, come back from the gym, I eat again, and then if I have some time, I'll like read some articles on like just business, or try to get ahead on like one of our other accounts, our other social media accounts, Money in Motion. Try to make a video for that, or try to just read on business. Honestly, it's like majority. Or I do read my book sometimes, or listen to my book, depending on if I'm doing audio or actually reading. And then I go to work. I do work like evening, afternoonish until really late at night. So my shifts are usually like 3 p.m. to like 11:30, and I work like 30 minutes away. So I usually get home like around midnight. And then after that, it's literally the same thing. I get ready for bed, pretty normal routine, and then I listen to my book again, or I try working on like other business projects like before I head to bed. That's like my normal day to day. On Fridays and Sundays, it does change a little bit because those are our scheduled to meet days for our businesses. So for those days, there isn't like a real routine around it. We just know that in the mornings when he's off work, usually like around 9 a.m., 10 a.m., he comes to headquarters, and we
Go from there.
Yeah, we already have an idea usually because we plan from the week prior for the following week, what exactly we're gonna do. So he just meets up, and then we start doing what we have to do for the day.
Which starts with the coffee.
Yeah, start drinking a little quad shot coffee to get us through the 18 hours ahead of us. But those are like the only 2 days, Fridays and Sundays, that kind of changed through my routine. Tools and strategies. What's a small time management tip that creates a big difference? Just cutting out all the little BS, all the shit that takes up time that isn't adding value to your day, or to your business, or to your growth or mindset, or even to your good habits. You gotta cut it out. So like doom scrolling,
that's a big one.
Getting comfortable and just saying I'm gonna lay down for 1 hour, which usually doesn't end up being 1 hour, ends up being like you just knock out and wake up 4 hours later. Or just procrastinating certain things that just need to get done right away, because then if not, you sit down, you get comfortable, then you get comfortable for 20 minutes, and then you start this next task 20 minutes later, so that puts everything else after that 20 minutes pushed back. And when you have like a pretty jam-packed day, it makes a huge difference, because the 20 minutes adds to like across 10 different tasks, that's like 2 hours potentially that you just push your day later into the day or the evening, or even in the morning. So it's just really important to like, once you recognize certain things just need to get done, even as tired as you are, like just do it so that you can finish all those things sooner, and then you can finish your day earlier. And if you really are that tired, you can just go to sleep earlier. Like that's kind of how I see it. Almost every single one of my days is like a 18-hour day at least. So just think about it. Like my days start pretty early, and I don't go to sleep till like 2-3 in the morning every single day. And I hear people all the time talk about like, I don't have time. And I'm just like, dude, you have time. You're just probably wasting it on like your phone. You're wasting it on just chilling, going out more than you should, or whatever the case is. Like you're doing unproductive things that are not really helping your day-to-day growth. So cutting all those little things out, and then also just using empty time throughout certain things, like on your drive back home, or on your drive to work, or on your drive to the gym, on your drive to the grocery store, on your workout, or whatever the case is like if you have a goal to read a book, for example, like try an audiobook, listen to the audiobook while you're at the gym, or while you're driving to work, driving back from the gym. Like all that time throughout your day of travel time adds up, and I think some of you guys don't realize, like you guys might have an hour trip to work, an hour trip back. That's 2 hours of your day that you could have already listened to 2 hours of a book. So just kind of keep that in mind. Some people will just waste that time and listen to music, which if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But you could also use that to hop on a phone call with your friend that may be a business partner, and use the hour and a half or 2 hours of the drive home to talk about business ideas, or talk about business plan or plan for the week or whatever the case is in those 2 hours that you're driving home. It's just about being smart and utilizing your time in an effective way versus, just kind of not using it at all and just wasting it. So that's what I would say.
Actually, you know what I did at work too for the last video? Instead of listening to sometimes I'll listen to audiobooks and shit or podcasts, but I had our video running back to hear the volume levels, making sure everything was good. That I think it was 52 minutes. So that as I went, and if I noticed a little bug or some shit that we had to fix, I would stop. I'm not saying do this at work when you're on the clock, but I just stopped real quick to adjusted it, whatever.
Do it at work.
And then continued on, but that's exactly what he's saying. There's little things that you can do to fucking better your filling your time.
Yep. Relationships and collaborations. What makes someone memorable in the first interaction? Damn, first impressions are actually really big. I would say it just depends on what point in life you're in, I guess, or what exactly you're looking to get out of something or an interaction. For example, whenever someone makes me laugh or someone talks about something that genuinely interests me, or someone goes out of the way to shake my hand and ask for my name or introduce themselves,
that goes a long
I think
way.
That goes a really, really long way. And for me to remember who you are, I'm gonna be honest, I'm really, really bad with names, but when you really, really have made an impact in our conversation and put yourself out there to either me or us or whatever when we're out just talking to random people, I'm more likely to remember your name in that situation versus if you're hey bro, what's up, I do this, my name's this, and I'm oh cool, damn, that's dope, what do you do, whatever, super basic conversation, chances are I'm not going to remember your name. That's just me being real. It's more of the people that spark interest to me that I think really capture my attention. So that's what I would say for what makes someone memorable for a first interaction for myself. Maintaining connections. What do you think causes most connections to fade? Communication, I think, causes communication to fade. Ambition for the goals and visions causes connection to fade. Yeah, connections to fade. And I would also argue that just being real and accountable with your business partners, friends, or whoever is a part of whatever you're doing, if you can't be real, you can't take feedback, or you can't just hold someone accountable and call them out on their mistakes. If any of that triggers you or affects you in a bad way, you can't, then I think that causes connections to fade, because then I'm less likely to want to work with someone like that. I just personally can't work with someone that doesn't know how to take feedback, is has a big ego, and acts like they know it all, doesn't want to change anything, or has no communication. Just I'm constantly chasing for answers or questions or things to be done for you. I just can't. Anyone that has run a business or is in a management position knows that you need to be able to have a team that is self-sufficient in their roles or things that they're doing, or just in general, even with friendships, friendships are two-way streets. People have phones that go both ways, and you constantly hear this excuse of, well, you never hit me up. It's well, did you ever hit me up? It's a two-way street, regardless. Everyone needs to pull and hold their own way, and if you can't do that, then personally, I just wouldn't want to work with you, because this is, again, it takes time and it affects the logistics of how things are gonna run in the long run. And you just need to be open to feedback. People would say oh, you have thick skin, at least at work when it comes to feedback. I genuinely love feedback. I always ask for feedback, how can I be better? How can I do this differently? Let me know if I am doing something wrong so I can fix it, versus letting me fail and never tell me, and then and then you get mad when things aren't getting done the way like someone higher up is expecting it to get done, right? Like it's just communication, like, and being able to take feedback and just adjusting and adapting to certain things that you come across. You just gotta put the ego aside. You just cannot bring that with you, you know. Like I hold him accountable, he holds me accountable. Like that's just how it is. Even yesterday, like our photographer straight up told us like, I've never really done something like this, a photo shoot for you guys. I don't have an ego. If you guys don't like something, tell me. If you guys want to move something, tell me. If you guys want me to do a different angle, tell me. I'm going based off what I know how to do. I'm open to ideas and suggestions, so tell me. So that right off the bat was so awesome because a lot of photographers are like super egotistical. They're like, oh, I know it all, this and that. Like, you can't tell me what to do. That's why you're paying me. And it's just like, for the most part, yes, we are paying you for your skill set, but also you need to be open for collaboration and like for us to help guide you to the vision that we want. So that was super dope on that part.
Yeah.
Professional networking. How can someone turn a casual connection into a collaboration? I think turning a casual connection into a collaboration starts with the mindset, the relationship, and the direction that you want to take something with that person. And if you can really see yourself being a partner with that person, I think that's where like you can turn a casual friendship or connection to like a business collaboration or connection. Because not every friendship or not every business is meant to do a collaboration with each other. Like some people just see that as a money grab and see it as like we're gonna make money because you're a popping business and I can help you grow, whatever the case is. And some cases that is how it plays out. But also like your audience and your fan base is gonna read on when something is authentic and when it's like just there for the money. And a lot of the times, I think your connection and your authenticity that you build with your community and your audience and your followers is more important to protect than just a quick cash grab. So you never want to compromise building a collaboration with a different business or someone else that is just for that intention only. It should be to benefit both of you guys' communities genuinely, because that does impact it a lot. Personal stories and reflections. I'm gonna answer. If you could go back 5 years, what time management advice would you give yourself? Damn. If I could go back 5 years, the time management advice that I would give myself would be to spend more time learning skills that can benefit me and actually help me make a living off. What I say by that is like, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that has, I wouldn't say problem, but I went to college, got 2 degrees and majors that I don't even use right now. Those topics really, really interest me, but I think that I could have done what I wanted to do, even if I would have taken that route without having to go to college. And I'm not knocking college. I think college is important for specific fields. Like if you want to be an engineer, a scientist, a doctor, if you want to do like economics, things like that, like I think yes, business is definitely needed. College is definitely needed. However, there is some degrees, unless you're gonna go to like the doctor level and master's level where you're gonna teach and stuff. But if you're just trying to go into like a sub level, personally for me, I feel like I could have maybe skipped out on college and invested some time into learning what I have done now. Because when I started college, I already knew that I wanted to eventually start my own business. I just didn't know when, why, how, and I was also afraid to start it, so that's why I didn't start it. And I thought like college was gonna answer my problems, it was gonna get me set up, and you know, I'm thankful for my college experience. I did learn a lot. I did have a really good experience, and it wasn't a complete waste of time. I'm not gonna act like it was, because it wasn't. But I think like going back to thinking of the mindset that I had back then, like I should have just doubled down and said, you know what, I'm gonna start this content business stuff now versus 2 years ago, because that would have put me at 5 years additional into like having already a business, and who knows where I would have been already right now.
So I forgot you went to college, bro. Like,
Yeah, so that's just kind of like I would tell myself to just double down and focus on the things that I really, really want to do and know that I want to do, and just to get that fear out of my head. But again, I still wouldn't trade my experience through college in my early 20s for anything, because I did learn a lot in that process of, you know, getting to here. And who knows, maybe I would have never even started business if I never went to college and like got a degree that I felt like, all right, I'm not using that. I need to really do something else that's gonna help me, you know, get to where I want, since this degree isn't really so much something I can use for that. So that's kind of what I would say.
that was a good question. Yeah. That was a new one too.
Yeah.
Out of the 4 times that we did.
Yeah. Kind of switch it up, cause. All right. Well, shit, dude. Here are your fucking questions.
Hit me.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Since we're running low on time, just hit me with like some 3 hard-hitting ones.
3 hard-hitting ones.
Yeah.
Sheesh. All right. Let's see.
Straight to the soul.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. I'm fucking starving.
All right. There's a question. Have you struggled with procrastination? How did you overcome it? This is mindset and challenges.
Mindset and challenges.
Mm-hmm. Have you struggled with procrastination? How did you overcome it?
I still do to this day. I always tell this dude, there's been times where sometimes he goes in early to work and I'm fucking hitting the gym by myself in the morning. And I'm in the car sitting down, just fucking dreading, like, fuck, I do not want to go in there. Then I end up in there and I get pissed off that I wasted 30 minutes in the car.
Yep.
You know, then it messes up my whole day. How I overcome it is looking back at the times that I did do that. Spending a fucking half hour to an hour has happened to me. Realizing how it messed up my whole day. So I'm like, fuck, okay, I know I'm going to end up in there regardless. Stop being a little bitch. Just go in there and do it. That's literally it.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
All right. Next is going to be connections, networking, relationships, and collaborations. Building meaningful connections. Can you share a meaningful connection that changed your life or career? Sheesh.
Damn. Oh, you were kidding.
He's like, hit me with 3 hard-hitting ones.
A very, honestly, fucking shout out to Mean Stitching, Josh, dude, fucking, that connection that we've made with them has not only helped us with our brand, but has completely transformed us as far as like how we go about the business, stepping out of our comfort zone. There's so many things that we kind of, I guess I've never really thought about till like right now, where if we hadn't made that connection with them specifically, we probably would not even be in front of this camera right now. Like, just being fucking real. Every connection is a fucking great connection, because you're either gonna learn something from it every single time, whether it's gonna be good to you or bad to you. All those little connections, they build up, and when you have a genuine conversation with someone, you know right off the bat what their intentions are.
Yep. I will say, quick little shout out to my homie Renee from Valleyed Out, because he was the one that actually put me on to Mean Stitching in the very, very beginning, when we were dealing with a lot of like these screen printers that were scamming us
Don't
and
even
just, like,
talk about
losing
that.
money and shit. And
Bam.
yeah, it's pretty much right through the freaking lens right now. But
Spartan.
I remember I was seeing my homie Renee Valleyed Out stuff come out, and I had asked him like, who do you go to? Cause like, bro, I've been dealing with this and that, and he was like, bro, check out Mean Stitching. He's good people. He's this, that, and I was like, all right, bet. And that was someone that I really trusted. Like, my homie Renee, like I've seen his work, and I'm like, all right, you know what? Me and him go way back. I'm gonna tap in, and I told him about it. I was like, what do you think? Like, it is higher quality. They do have like these minimums. It was like something that we weren't really used to, like all these other like logistics things, which at the time for us was like
scary
because we're like, damn, that's a bigger commitment than what we're used to. But you know, if it wasn't for that initial relationship with my homie Renee and Valleyed Out, he would have never put me on to Mean Stitching, and then I would have never told David, and then if he wasn't ever down, we would have never met or even gone. But I'm really glad that, you know, we did trust that, and we went, and like we have a really, really good partnership and connection with them. And you know, they even be joking around over there and talking about like, you guys, we see you guys more than we see our family at home. So
yeah,
you know,
fucking great people.
Yeah, really cool people. So if you guys do need anything, screen printing, embroidery, DTF, car wrap, vinyls, all that stuff,
everything, stickers, fucking. Some
yeah,
tacos.
they even have engraved, yeah, some Cadillacs with Fabio. They even have like engraving, and dude, they do all of it. Check out their Instagram, Mean Stitching, and they're located in Sun Valley.
Mm-hmm.
So hit them up, super local out here in the valley. So
check out Valleyed Out too. Their last drop, his last.
Yeah,
service.
Valleyed Out was fucking went crazy. I got my boys going crazy. I seen them. You know, a lot of people rocking this shit, selling out, already dropped. So if you guys like that streetwear, you know, with fitteds, all that stuff, tap in with my boy. So, all right. Next is. All right. What's your approach to staying authentic when meeting new people?
Damn, I don't know actually. Say that again, cause like, there's no real like, I don't have a real answer for that. You kind of we're just ourselves with meeting new people, I guess. So honestly, I don't even think about the fucking approach. You kind of just start. Well, I mean, it depends, I guess. If it's like a business relation, when you're meeting like a new business partner or person or whatever, the collaboration, you know, then obviously, you know, like we're not gonna be joking around about certain shit, you know, like you're gonna go in there with the mindset of, okay, how are we gonna collaborate to make this bloom into what we're envisioning. And I guess going like the backward of that would be, okay, being prepared for the conversation, start thinking about what you want to talk about, what your vision is, kind of just go from there. But I don't know, like we are who we are.
Yeah.
Like we like to, as serious as we are when we're like locked in, you know, like we also like to joke around a lot, you know, like which we've built relationships off of that. That's how we got into like the Chase program, you know, from like joking around with the fucking branch manager, you know, without even realizing it, you know, because we were just being authentically ourselves.
Yeah, we didn't even know he was a branch manager until our first meeting.
Yeah.
She was like, have you guys met
literally
the branch manager? And I was just like, I'm not sure. She told us his name, and then she took us over to his office. We're like, oh yeah, we know this guy. And so he was super excited to see us, but it was just funny to like know that he was the one recommending us because of the interaction we had with him, and we had no idea who the hell he was, which is a good example of you never know whose hand you're gonna shake or who you're meeting or who you're talking to. So treat everyone with kindness, be yourself, be true, be authentic, and like,
goes back to every connection or every conversation is fucking important.
Yeah,
you don't even fucking realize it.
Yeah, so never take anything like that for granted, you know. The branch manager question.
Okay, for sure.
That's pretty much almost done right there.
Shit. So, also part of time management, guys. Make sure you do your due diligence and see how you when you get like new equipment and shit, like a new camera. Maybe you should look up like the duration of the recording before it stops recording.
Yeah.
Really look into that shit because we're on take 7 right now.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
what's it called? No, yeah, but going back to just kind of some of the time management routines, it all starts with how bad you want to change certain things, what you want to do, and
basically how bad do you want it?
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what's the next question?
The next question was, go. Recall a moment.
Fuck. Can't believe that shit happened again, Chad.
What's the most time you've ever wasted, and what did you learn from it?
The most time I ever wasted, and what did I learn from it?
Yep.
Holy. Damn. Well, fuck, I might get fired right now.
Like working at roofs.
Yeah, actually. I think the most time I've ever wasted is working where I work at right now. And I'm not trying to say it like it's a bad thing. Like that working there for as many years as I've been there has brought like so much for me and my family and for the business, like if I didn't have that money to put into the business, we would, who knows where we would have been,
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, you get so caught up in like, holy shit, okay, well, how can I get to the top of the fucking chain working here, and then you get there and it's like, oh shit, like this is it, and I didn't realize that until we started this business, and where I started really like thinking about like, holy shit, like dude, what I make in a year, people are driving that shit around, as a daily vehicle, or like what I make in. I see houses, that are worth fucking millions. It's like, dude, even if I saved every single dollar for the rest of my life, I still wouldn't even be able to afford that. So working there, I'm the fucking night crew manager at Ralph's, and I work a shit ton of hours, and we make pretty fucking good money, but the amount of work that we have to do and the overtime we have to do is actually insane. So that would be my biggest time wasted, because it's been years in the making where I've just been stuck there, and it's not a bad thing, but it made me realize like there's so much shit more out there, and it's helped me. It's actually like one of my biggest motives now to get to where we want to be, It's like, okay, how can we get there so I'm not here anymore? So that's my fucking
get out of the matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah, that's pretty much, that was the last question.
Yeah, so funds are gonna be low coming up because I'm about to get fired.
Yep. Pretty much.
Nah, but it's not like a bad thing, like, dude, people are fucking happy working there their whole lives, and like you could make a fucking good living out of that job. Like I have family that have homes, have their family fucking well put together, and from working in that business, like, so I'm not saying it to, I don't want people to think like I'm talking down to a regular 9-to-5 business, because it's not what I'm saying. Like, if it comes off that way, I apologize. I'm just saying there's so much more out there, you know, and sometimes you don't realize how much time you're wasting because you get stuck in that loophole of
Yeah.
every day 9 to 5.
You get comfortable.
You get comfortable, yeah.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know your your routines, what you guys do on a day-to-day basis, how you guys manage your time, what you guys do or think that helps you guys specifically. If we mention anything that you guys already incorporate in your day-to-day basis. And if you guys do want us to maybe try out one of your guys' routines, let us know. We'll be down to try it. But yeah, just
Remember, your fucking time's fucking important.
Yep.
It's acknowledging where you're not making that time, things that you could improve to make more time, and that's just gonna work out for you.
Yeah, start with the routine for sure. Plan your day out and then eventually progress from there and add more and more as you learn how to manage those little things that you're adding on your day-to-days. And eventually you're going to start getting better and better, and then you'll have a better idea of like how to manage your time slowly. So it's not going to happen overnight, but it'll definitely support. Yep. Cool. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know. Share it to friends, family that may need some tips.
Go make that time.